right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Ilan Sobel. He's the CEO of BioHarvest Sciences. And Ilan, good to have you back again. How are you?
I'm doing great, Steve. This is becoming a weekly occurrence.
Well, you've got lots of news to report all the time, which is obviously very positive for the company. And you know, you and I have talked in the past about your development of trichomes and the steps that you've made in your cannabis division of the company. So another milestone was reached today, and this has to do with scaling them. So why don't you explain to us what this milestone is and why it's so significant?
Well, yes, Steve, you're right. It's another significant historical milestone in our overall cannabis development program. Today's release talked about the fact that we've been able to successfully grow our cannabis cell trichomes in medium-sized bioreactors. And this has allowed us to actually scale production by 250 times. So we're now starting to walk the road of scaling, which really gets us into what I call the downhill. We've done the heavy uphill lifting, Steve, with the number of breakthroughs that we've had from a historical perspective in the context of growing trichomes in liquid media. We all know how important the trichomes are. They're the critical mini factories that are producing the cannabinoids, the terpenes, and the flavonoids. And today is just a major milestone demonstrating our ability to actually start to scale that production in a meaningful fashion, and a very, very important milestone as far as our process is concerned. You know, we talked about previously our unique amalgamated coral trichome structures, which helped us deal with the shear forces. And you asked me, I think it was last week or the week before, how that actually helps us. Well, you know, the amalgamated coral trichome structures has helped us ensure that we can actually grow the trichome in medium scale bioreactors with that level of increased productivity.
So this obviously also allows you to move on to the next step of this, and there is a couple more that you want to accomplish. So what are the sort of the next milestones we should be looking for before we get to that point of commercialization?
Yeah, so, you know, over the next 6 to 9 months, you know, we will continue the scaling effort from a bioreactor perspective, you know, moving from medium to large scale bioreactors, again, just enabling us to increase the productivity and the efficiency of what we're doing. And then, you know, in parallel to that, the drying effort is an important effort that we've already made significant progress on, and we'll continue to refine our drying mechanisms, because it's very important, because as we shared before, our cannabis product is a very unique product. You know, we're dealing with cells with trichomes, which is very unique. You know, and cannabis biomass, generally you're dealing with trichome, you're dealing with leaf, you're dealing with all parts of the plant. Where in the context of what we BioHarvest are bringing to the marketplace, we're bringing largely the trichomes itself to the marketplace. So the drying technology is important, and we'll continue to refine that to be able to ensure that we're optimizing the trichome through the process.
Okay. And Ilan, lastly, last time I talked to you, said you were sort of looking at first half of 2022 for finishing all this. Is that still on target?
Absolutely. We're hitting those milestones that we have in place for the cannabis commercialization program, and we're focused heavily as a team on delivering the end product within the first half of 2022.
All right, sounds good. Well, congratulations, Ilan. Great to see you again, and we look forward to talking again soon.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, Ilan Sobel, the CEO of BioHarvest Sciences.